The world of celebrities always feels like an endless storybook filled with excitement, heartbreak victories, and unforgettable chapters. And right now, one of those chapters comes alive again as whispers spread about Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez being spotted together in New York City, and fans everywhere can hardly believe it, because these two names have been linked in so many ways. Through the years, their connection has inspired music, sparked debates, and fueled countless headlines, and, whether true or not, the idea of a reunion pulls people right back into the magic of what once was. Now when we talk about Justin Bieber, we see a star who started as a teenager posting videos online with a voice that captured the world and turned him into a global sensation almost overnight. From Baby to Sorry to Peaches, he has constantly reinvented himself through music style and even personal growth. And alongside that journey, Selena Gomez grew from Disney Channel's sweetheart into a powerful singer, actress, entrepreneur, and advocate for mental health who built a career based on authenticity, resilience, and undeniable talent. The possibility of them reuniting even briefly in New York brings fans back to the nostalgia of their younger years when their relationship defined an era of pop culture. But their story is just one of many in the galaxy of stars, because every celebrity has a story worth telling, and each one shows us how fame is never a straight line, but rather a roller coaster of passion, challenges, comebacks, and unforgettable triumphs. Think about someone like Cardi B, who transformed her life from social media personality to Grammy award-winning rapper, proving that charisma, authenticity, and hard work can break through every barrier. Or look at Rihanna, who began as a teenager from Barbados singing Pon de Replay and grew into a global icon with a fashion empire, philanthropy projects, and a beauty brand that changed the industry forever. Her story reminds us that celebrities are not just entertainers, but innovators, leaders, and cultural shapers. Now circling back to Justin and Selena, the fascination with their rumored reunion in New York City is not just about romance. It is about how their lives and careers continue to intersect with the dreams of millions, because people see themselves in these stories. Whether it is the vulnerability of heartbreak, the courage to move on, or the bravery of facing the world under constant scrutiny. And when Justin writes a song like Sorry, or when Selena releases Lose You to Love Me, fans feel the honesty pouring out through every lyric. And that is why celebrity culture remains so magnetic, because behind the glitz and glamour, we find moments of raw truth, as the chatter about Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez possibly reconnecting in New York City spreads through social media. It shows just how powerful nostalgia can be, because fans who grew up with them feel like they are revisiting a time when music videos, interviews, and award show appearances made them believe in fairy tale love. And while the truth of what happened between them has been layered with ups and downs, from young love to painful separations and finally new beginnings, their names will always be tied together in pop culture history, and that is what makes this rumored reunion so magnetic. But at the same time, it is important to remember how much both stars have grown, Justin stepping into his marriage with Hailey Bieber and openly sharing his struggles with health and fame, and Selena bravely speaking about mental health, lupus, and the importance of setting boundaries and pursuing projects that fulfill her soul, such as her rare beauty line, which not only became a major success in the beauty world, but also reinforced the importance of inclusivity and authenticity. Now, this idea of celebrities showing growth, resilience, and humanity connects to so many others, like Taylor Swift, who turned personal heartbreak into global anthems, from Fearless to Reputation, and now to Midnight's, proving she is not just a singer, but a storyteller whose music has become the soundtrack of millions of lives. Or Harry Styles, who transformed from boy band heartthrob in One Direction to a solo superstar, winning Grammys, headlining films, and breaking fashion boundaries with his fearless embrace of individuality and gender fluidity, showing fans that success comes from being unapologetically yourself. Then there is Beyoncé, whose career represents the pinnacle of dedication and artistry, from her early days with Destiny's Child to her iconic solo performances. She continually raises the bar and balances being a performer, a wife, a mother, and an activist, reminding the world that greatness is not achieved overnight, but through years of hard work, vision, and persistence. Circling back to Justin and Selena, the fascination is not just about their personal lives, but about how their journeys reflect universal themes of resilience, love, heartbreak, and self-discovery. And that is what makes celebrity culture so captivating, because every headline, every album, every fashion statement carries echoes of humanity that audiences everywhere can connect with. Whether it is Rihanna stepping onto the Super Bowl stage while proudly celebrating motherhood, or Cardi B balancing family life with the pressures of staying at the top of the rap industry, or even actors like Zendaya, who grew from Disney beginnings into a powerful Emmy Award-winning actress and fashion icon whose influence spans far beyond television and film. Each of these stories intertwines to remind us that celebrities are not distant, untouchable figures, but mirrors of our own lives magnified. On a grand stage, the possibility of Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez reuniting in New York City feels like the kind of story that captures every corner of the internet, because it ties into something bigger than just two people. It symbolizes how celebrity relationships leave an imprint on culture, shaping the way fans perceive love, resilience, and closure. And as we think about that connection, it is impossible not to expand the lens to other stars across the world who have also created stories that feel larger than life, like the rise of K-pop sensations BTS, who began as underdogs in the global music industry, facing skepticism about their chances to break into the West, but through authenticity, relentless hard work, and the power of connecting deeply with their fans known as ARMY. They shattered records, sold out stadiums, and became ambassadors of positivity and self-love, reminding young people everywhere to embrace who they are or consider BLACKPINK, who blended music, fashion, and global appeal to become not just performers but cultural icons, appearing on magazine covers, collaborating with luxury brands, and proving that language and borders cannot hold back talent. Their journeys mirror the way Justin and Selena once represented young love and ambition for their generation, showing that new waves of stars continue to rise and shape culture in their own ways. And then there is Bollywood, with figures like Priyanka Chopra, who built a career in India before crossing over to Hollywood, conquering film, television, music, and fashion, while also using her platform to advocate for education, equality, and philanthropy. Her story reflects resilience and determination, the same qualities fans admire in Selena Gomez, as she overcame personal health battles and continued to shine on her own terms. Or think of Shah, the king of Bollywood, whose career spanning decades has made him one of the most beloved stars in the world, and whose ability to connect emotionally with fans mirrors the way global audiences connect to stories like Justin and Selena. Because no matter where in the world celebrities rise, their impact touches lives in ways that feel deeply personal, beyond borders, beyond language, and beyond generations. And as the rumored reunion sparks headlines in New York City, it also reignites conversations about how celebrities manage fame, relationships, and personal identity in the public eye, reminding us that while their platforms are massive, at the heart of their stories are human emotions that unite us all. When we talk about celebrity stories that keep people engaged, it is often the comebacks that inspire us the most, because there is something powerful about watching someone fall, stumble, or struggle, and then rise again stronger than before. And this is why names like Demi Lovato resonate so deeply, because her journey through personal struggles, mental health challenges, and addiction has been shared openly and bravely with her fans, making her music not only powerful, but deeply relatable. Every song, every performance feels like a reflection of resilience, and that mirrors the way fans see Justin Bieber when he sings about his own battles in songs like Lonely, or when Selena Gomez poured her heart into Lose You to Love Me, showing that even in the most public and difficult moments, they found a way to turn pain into art. Miley Cyrus is another example of reinvention, from her Hannah Montana days to controversial performances, and then finding her footing as a respected artist. Her ability to embrace different identities, eras, and sounds has allowed her to carve out a space that feels both fearless and true to herself. And then there is Lady Gaga, who redefined the boundaries of pop music with her extravagant style and powerful voice before showing her versatility in acting with A Star Is Born, and reminding the world that behind the glitter and costumes is an artist with unmatched talent and vision. All of these stories connect back to Justin and Selena, because what keeps fans captivated about them is not just the possibility of reunion, but the resilience they have shown individually. Justin openly confronting health struggles and seeking peace in his marriage and music, while Selena focused on healing, prioritizing her mental health and creating a brand like Rare Beauty that champions self-acceptance and positivity. Their rumored meeting in New York City becomes more than gossip. It becomes a symbol of how life moves in circles, how connections that once seemed lost forever can spark again, even if only as friends. And in that way, their story intertwines with the larger narrative of celebrity culture, which thrives on reinvention, second chances, and the beauty of comebacks that feel larger than life, and yet deeply human. The thing about celebrity culture is that it stretches far beyond the current headlines, because every generation has its legends who set the stage for those who follow. And while the world speculates about Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez possibly reconnecting in New York City, we can look back at icons like Michael Jackson, whose artistry redefined music, dance, and performance, making him the king of pop, whose influence is still alive in every music video. dance move, and daring stage production today. And then there is Madonna, who earned her crown as the Queen of Pop by constantly reinventing herself, never afraid to push boundaries and always finding ways to stay relevant. Decade after decade, her story of resilience and transformation reminds us of how Selena Gomez continually shapes her career from Disney star to global actress and entrepreneur. Or consider Shakira, who brought Latin music to the forefront of global pop with her unmatched voice, dance moves, and authenticity, proving that passion and talent can overcome every barrier of language or culture. And as we look to modern legends like Beyoncé, whose artistry and dedication have made her one of the most respected performers, in the world it becomes clear that these journeys reflect more than fame. They reflect discipline, courage, and authenticity, much like Justin, who has faced health struggles with honesty, and Selena, who has used her platform to advocate for mental health awareness. And then we can also step into the world of sports celebrities, because figures like Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi show that the drive to achieve excellence is not limited to music or film, but exists in every corner of the celebrity universe. Their journeys from humble beginnings to global icons mirror the way fans see Justin and Selena's rise from small-town roots to international stardom. And now, as the rumors swirl about a reunion in New York, the fascination is not just about whether they are together again. It is about how their stories, much like those of Madonna, Shakira, Beyoncé, or even Ronaldo and Messi, continue to inspire conversations, dreams, and aspirations, reminding us that celebrity culture is less about perfection and more about the deeply human stories of perseverance, triumph, and connection that shape the world stage.